Well, just headed out for another arvo, chasing a few swine around. I left my other camera in the car, so I've got a shit wind anyway. I'm not going to stay here where I am for very long. I'll try and come back down the road a bit further and come in from another way. But I've already seen a fair few mobs pigs. There's a mob down here. A mob just went up over this little ridge here in front of me. Only got the GoPro, so you're not going to see much. Let's do a quick lap around this paddock while I'm in it, and then head back to the ute. Grab that other camera and come in on a bit better wind. 30 yards exactly. That boar's lying down there. That should be spot on, that shot. I hope. Go down, bud. Righto, Mr. Impatience, that boar laid down. He's a little bit corded too, eh? Probably not the greatest angle for a shot, but anyway, he's touch over 25. Pinned him and he started making a fair bit of ground there. He probably made, give or take, 100. And he wasn't looking like he was slowing down. I was beginning to think I might have muffed it. I didn't get heaps of penetration. But yeah, you just watched him crash there, so good stuff. Right, here's a look at that boar I just whacked down there, laying down. He hit him on this other side here. He's got a fair bit of mud caked on him. That's probably what slowed a fair bit of that peno up, eh? Yeah, hit him quartered sort of in here. It was a pretty sharp quarter and away shot. He did grab a bit of ground on me. Not heaps, like it'd only be 100 yards. I don't think it'd be quite 100, give or take anyway, made 100, but he was punching it in there. He had me pretty concerned he wasn't going to stop, eh? But anyway, first 20 minutes of the hunt. Yeah, not a bad way to start. One broken off hook. Definitely not the biggest hooks in the world, but looks the part. Scruffy looking bastard. So yeah, there's a few more feeding down here. I just broke that arrow on him, so still got 5 more there. Hopefully I don't go through them all, but hopefully I get to use them all. So we'll go and see what else we can find. Right, there's where that shot hit. Laying down, so he's laying on his side, so I've hit him sort of down in on that angle there. Probably only dropped one lung. Yeah, so he looks apart in here. There's that arrow just shot through that pig. Just made it up over this hill here and into the long grass, I'd say. So Hopefully I can find it. It wasn't a monster by any means. She's warmed up a bit today and they're all hanging around that water, eh? Which is good, makes me easy finding. Just walking around looking for that old seal. We'll give up, she was up there. Just back to the ute here. Looks like there's a boar in here following a seal around here, eh? So, like right at the ute here, so I grabbed my other camera. See if we can poke an arrow in him. That boar's like right in this grass here somewhere, where he was. That's my ute right there. Righto, well I got in on them pigs. I had this recording when I wasn't supposed to be and vice versa. But I think the boar was in under that tree, wasn't real big, blew him out first. And then another old black and white sow come out. Yeah, definitely wasn't any monsters, that's for sure. So I don't know what to do, this wind switched around a bit. Come back to the ute because the wind was shit. It's still not great, I don't know what to do. It's the worst bit is to go down this other end. By the time you drive in there to get into that spot, just put the wind up a few. Yeah, I don't know. Make a decision here and hope it works. Well, I think that might have been a big old sow. I had myself convinced that was a boar, eh? It's a fair lump of a pig, whatever it was. Yeah, I thought it was a ginger boar at the start. Sure, I could see tits hanging off it when it took off there. So. Anyway, hopefully I'll find it. Bloody hell. I found some. Come down here and into this gully and then I lost sight of it. So. So there we go. That's that pig, not even that big. There's a sow. Not as big a sow as I thought it was either. Looked half decent standing there in the grass. Arrow didn't pass through, it was just hanging by the fletchers there. So hit it back about here and exited there. So. Good stuff, at least got an arrow. I got both my arrows back, but one got a flight ripped off and one was snapped. So I'll be able to sharpen this one up and get it going again. Hopefully find a big old boar here somewhere. I'm just down here washing that arrow that I just shot that old sow with. Can't see him now. Oh, he just. A few pigs in that grass just above that log there. I don't know how big they are, but I'll make my way up that way. I've seen a heap of pigs as me ute. This gully here is full of them, but nothing decent yet. Boar up in there chasing us here, but I think it's only a little fella. They're not real big. It might mean there's something a bit better here somewhere. It's got them half stirred up, hopefully. Yeah. I was just videoing them ones up there. Looked up and there's a mob walking out right in front of me. Shot a black and white boar at him, but I don't think, when I first seen him I thought he was a good boar. I don't think he was that big, eh? I don't think he was going far, but that was that same arrow I just shot that other pig with. There, he's seen kicking right there. Well, that got lucky. I wasn't meant to grab that arrow, I was going to sharpen it before I shot it again. But anyway, here it is here. Done another flight, that pig's just there. Pig's blowing out of here everywhere. I just shot, only made it probably 10 metres I reckon. I hit it straight through here, broke that leg and took out its ticker, but old stare, I thought it was a boar. I didn't think it was a monster boar, but when he first popped out there I thought it was a pretty handy boar. See, about 35, 40 kilos anyway, picking them well. So, yeah, I don't really know what to do now, but go and find another gully like this somewhere, I reckon, and yeah, hopefully just on dark, bring out a couple of big fellas. It's a big wet flat out in there, they're very hard to see. There's a couple of good boars out there walking around some sows. Total opposite wrong way to where I wanted to go, but I'm tempted to go down there and have a crack at them. As dumb as it sounds, I decided against them couple of boars. Hard to tell how good they are. They are decent boars, but it's hard to sort of pick age on them. They're definitely not standing out like big old thumpers. But I'd go and have a look, but it's a long way down there, and then it's a long way back to the ute from here to start with. So there's pigs, there's old sows and that here everywhere, eh? Just got to find that right one. There'll be a boar there for sure. I had a change of heart and thought I'd head over to these boars up below this dam here, whether or not they're still there. I don't know, but I've probably got about half an hour of light, so hopefully I can find them. Well, that was definitely a failure. Just walked over that ridge and there's about 150 kangaroos took off everywhere. Seen pigs running, I didn't get eyes on them bigger fellas, but whether or not they were still there, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what to do now. I might just go for a quick drive up the road and see what I can see, and yeah, if not, call it.